All right. So something happened with the DXY, which was very, very interesting, which is what we have been advocating for, which was this particular I to be taken out. You can see this particular I to be taken out. So, and it took the I. Then after that, there was an immediate reversal. So it's because there's a lot of sell orders above this I and a lot of stops above this I. So the sellers that was above this I, they put their stop there, so they're going to take it out. The people that are going to squeeze it, a lot of, there are about 3 or more peoples there, 3 categories of people, not 3 single peoples, but 3 categories of peoples there, the people that want to squeeze this place, the people that want to sell from the I, and the people that will place their stop above the high. So there is a lot of business being done above this I here. So that was why the price sold immediately after taking out that I. So that was why the price, you can see it on a daily. So it sold immediately and after taking out the high, which is very, very likely. And also you can see the equal highs here. So this is just a trap, as we have discussed in some other videos, that is just a trap and you don't have to fall for it. So now what are we looking at? We are in a week that is very, very volatile, and we should be very, very careful. We should be very, very careful, which is the NFP week, So we go to trading view. So if you look at trading view now, you're gonna see that on Friday is NFP. So on Wednesday we have AUD GDP. Then on Thursday we have a lot of news on Wednesday that will be affecting the Canadian dollar. It's going to affect the US dollar. It's going to affect the AUD. A lot of pairs like that, minus euro. I don't think it's going to affect euro like that. But on Friday, we are having the NFP, which is the non-farm payroll. So usually what's normally happen, there are 2 things that do happen. The first thing is that the beginning of the week, you're not going to see much movement. Once you don't see much movement at the beginning of the week, that means that Friday is going to be very, very volatile. And the second scenario is once you have a lot of movement from the beginning of the week, that means that Friday, you're not going to see a lot of movements because they've already moved at the beginning of the week. So let's just watch out for the 2 scenarios. Let's watch out for the 2 scenarios. Anything can happen. So, and since markets shift a lot, you must be able to shift with it. So let's see what's going to happen. But according to what we are having here, so there is a bank holiday for GPP. But on Tuesday, we have a lot of euro news. Which is still showing that euro is going to be strong. For now, it's still showing that euro is going to be strong. But let's go back to DXY. So for DXY, we are still anticipating that it's going to take out this particular low because it has started the journey. So there's possibility that it will want to go further more to actually take out this particular low. So at this range, this is where we will now be watching what the price will do, after getting here. We're going to be watching what the price will do. But so we are still anticipating for it to take out this particular low, something like this. If we take it out, then we might be seeing a retracement, we might be seeing a retracement. It's possible we see a retracement because there's going to be liquidity here, a lot of buyers here. You can see the fast movement for the buyers. So they might have taken their profits here. You understand? The rest that have not taken their profits, the stop is going to take them out here. So let's watch out what's going to happen with DXY, but we are going to relate it with others. But let's watch out what's going to happen with DXY. So we are still anticipating for it to take out this particular low. So let's quickly go to Euro USD without wasting much of our time. Rain is definitely falling here, so I'm going to delay my internet. Sorry for that. So now on Euro USD, on Euro USD, the same scenario with DXY, just in the opposite side. So we are still anticipating for this high to be taken out. As I said, on Tuesday, we have a lot of positive news for Euro. So we are anticipating for this guy to go up more. You understand? So you don't sell here, and you can't be calling this one resistant and say you want to start selling here. You should not just do that because it might want to take out this particular high. So don't say because it has formed equal high and you want to start selling. So there's possibility that the price will move higher, by taking out this particular high. Then when it gets to this zone, they will be watching out what it's going to do, because there's going to be a lot of people taking profits around this zone. Though we still have this high, but they'll first of all trade here before they come here. You understand? So even if any sellers want to come in, it should be around this area here, around this particular area. Let me draw it out. So around this, let me just take this two. So I'm taking this particular order block and this proportional order block. I'm taking the two of them. So it should be around this particular area, even if anything wants to happen. All right, but not here. So let's just take a look at what is going to happen. Let's just wait patiently for it. And if you remember the buy, we've been calling the buy. We said we are going to buy below the low. We are going to buy below the low, and we bought below the low, and the price went up. So that was very nice because we knew that they were accumulating here. All this area here was just accumulation. It was full of accumulation. They were accumulating here, they were accumulating here, they were accumulating here, and this particular low here, then boom, it went up. So this is a nice buy for anybody that caught it. For GBP USD, so GBP USD made an SMT. So if you understand what SMT is, so GBP USD did not take out this particular low, while Euro USD took out this particular low. So we have an SMT divergence, and the price went up on GBP USD. So what are we expecting? We are having a daily order block here. This is a daily order block, and it's also nested in the 4-hour order block. So if I go to the daily time frame, you're going to see that this is a daily order block. As you can see, we are having a daily order block here on GBP USD. So you can see that the price haven't gotten to that area. So it's still possible that the price will want to push up to that particular area. Though there is holiday on Monday, so it's USD that will be controlling most of the pairs, especially on GBPs, USD that will be controlling it. So we are having these two equal highs here. So we don't want to sell here. We are going to wait until the price, take out this particular high here. Until the price take out this particular high. Then we'll be looking at what's going to happen here. We'll be looking at what's going to happen here. So this will be very, very interesting. Let's just wait for it. Please mute yourself. Okay. So let's just wait for it. Let's just mark this area and see what is going to happen there. So if you want to do any business, let's wait for last week high to be taken out. All right, last week high to be taken out into this particular OB. Then from there, we're going to see what is going to happen. So now let's go to Euro GBP. Euro GBP have been doing wonders since they took out this particular low. And if you remember, we called out this particular low. We said this is going to be a reversal, and we've been waiting for it and waiting for it. And at last we were there and we were able to take the buy from here, but I think we've exited, so we are no more on Euro GBP. We are no more on Euro GBP. So, but we are still expecting higher prices. All right, we are still expecting higher prices. So what I just see right now is that there is not much of edge, in the market right now. So I can't really take any reversal trade right now. Even on Monday, I can't take any reversal trade. So because there is no edge in the market right now. The market is bullish, the commercials are bullish, the market makers are also bullish. So I can't really say I want to sell right now. Okay, you saw the spike that happened on Friday. You understand? You saw the spike that happened on Friday. So it's very, very hard. If you want to just be selling, it means that you'll be going against the market makers and the commercials, which will be very, very dangerous. But those areas that we mark, if we see the market maker withdrawing liquidity around that area, so it can be at that area that we mark on Euro USD and GBP USD, might be an opportunity for us to sell. But we are going to watch them carefully, and we would like to see them withdrawing liquidity, especially the market maker, and we'll also like to see the commercial selling. So once they are selling, we'll be able to enter the market around those areas. The same thing with Euro GBP. So there is not much of a thing here. I can't really say anything here. You can see that the market is just consolidating. So, but it might want to boost up again, just, take out this particular high again. So this looks like a level 2 if you understand BTMM. So this looks like a level 1, this looks like a level 2, and it's remaining one particular level again. So it's still remaining that. And if it's actually go up to that level, it will be around this particular OB here. You can see this last candle here. So it's going to be around this particular OB here. So let's also watch out for that area. Then the next pair we'll be dealing with is USD CAD. So USD CAD gave us a very nice entry last week. So we're able to enter a sell from this particular candle here until this down candle here. So, and we exited. Then the market retraced down, retraced back up to respect this particular fair value gap. As you can see, we are having a fair value gap here. So the market came down, went up rather, to respect this particular fair value gap. So there's a lot of sellers in this area. So people are just calling the fair value gap. Though that's not the right word for it, but that's what people know it to be. All right. So there's a lot of sellers on this particular candle here. So those sellers are not ready to give up their selling. That was why the price retraced back when after getting there. The price retraced back. You understand? So let me just put it like that. The price will trace back because there's a lot of sellers on this particular candle. All right. So let's just, if you're using order flow, you'll be able to see it. And if you're also using some other tools, all right, on trading view, you are also going to be able to see the sellers here. So, and that is that on that. Then what are we expecting? We are still expecting down movement. All right. Even if we want to buy, we are not going to be buying here. Though is where it is now, we are inside an OB, which is a 4-hour OB, but it's very, very hard buying here right now, except if the price delay it till Wednesday and Thursday, which we have the OPEC meeting. It's going to be affecting the CAD. It's going to also be affecting the US. But yet, I wouldn't be buying here. I will not be buying here. So I'll prefer buying below this low. So I want them to clear out this particular low because we are having a field auction here. So they should clear out this particular low. Once they clear out this particular low, then we can now be doing business below this low here. Then we'll be doing business around this area here, this particular candle here. Then we'll be doing business around here. So I'm still expecting the price to, push down a little more. So that's what I'm expecting on USD CAD. Then let's go to AUD USD. So we are having the same pattern on AUD USD and NZD USD. So the price has been moving up, making higher highs and higher lows, and it looks like it's going to continue that. Though we are inside a place where the price might retrace, the same kind of analysis on Euro USD, we are still expecting more push up on this particular pair too. So as long as dollar keeps falling, this price will also keep pushing up. You understand? So that's what we are expecting. So we are expecting the price to push up. It can stay around this particular OB and it can take it out. So what I'm actually expecting on AUD-USD and NZD-USD is to see an S&T divergence between them. You understand? So, but right now, both of them are just doing the same thing. So there is no edge. There is no edge. I can't say I want to trade any one of them until I see a clear edge in the market. That is when I'm going to trade. So that's why I said that this coming week is going to be very, very tricky if you are not careful it can just burn you out, all right, if you're not careful. So just wait for the edge to come into the market before you just make any decision. So as I said, it's having the same kind of setup. So this is NZD-USD. You can see AUD-USD was inside that other block. NZD-USD was inside, is also inside this other block. So now, what are we expecting? We are also expecting an edge to form between AUD-USD and NZD-USD. So remember, we are having GDP news on AUD-USD by 2:30 GMT plus 1 on Tuesday. Was it Tuesday or Wednesday? One of it. So we're expecting the news. So, and let's just wait for it. Let's wait for it. I think that one is going to be what will give us an edge, because one will actually move more than the other. So let's just wait for the news to happen. So then we are going to see the edge that we are looking for. Assuming the markets have taken out this high, will have say, yeah, it's very good. You can sell, you can do this, you can do that. But where we are now is very, very dangerous. So it's not all order block that will be respected. You understand? So the best way to trade an order block is to wait for SMT. You understand? Once you wait for SMT, you can trade a safe order block like that. All right, so which other pair should we look into? Let's look into Euro NZD. All right. So on this Euro NZD, so there is possibility that we are going to have a reversal. So I don't think they will be taking this low. They might, but I don't think they will be taking this low. You understand? Except if this got active, that is when they are going to take this particular low. But for now, I'm thinking that it's possible that there is going to be a lot of reaction here, because if you're using a volume profile, you're going to see a lot of business being done around here. You can see a lot of consolidation here. So a lot of business is being done around here. And all right. So a lot of business is being done around here. So the price might reach there, then reverse, you know, or maybe retrace or reverse totally. But it depends on what happened on NZD USD. So if we are having the reversal on NZD USD, it's going to affect Euro NZD, because NZD have more power, more than Euro in terms of Euro NZD. So just forget about Euro. NZD have more power than it. So if you want to trade this, you can also look at NZD USD to trade it. So once you see a reversal on NZD USD, so it's also going to reflect here. You're going to have a reversal on Euro NZD. So somebody said I should check NASDAQ and US 30. So let's start from US 30. So for US 30, we've been seeing the market maker withdrawing liquidity, and that has been very, very nice. And also NASDAQ, but something is actually going on between them. So the best thing is just to wait. And I think that we're going to have an opportunity to trade US 30. We are going to have an opportunity to trade US 30, yes. So as you can see that US 30 have not taken out this particular high. It doesn't take out this particular high, but I think it's still going to take it out. I think it's still going to take out this. You can see these two arms here. It's still going to take it out. So we are just going to wait for it, but we don't actually want it to take this high. It can, but if it doesn't take out this high, it's an opportunity for us to sell. All right. It is a very brilliant opportunity for us to sell if it does not take out this particular high here. So because if we go to NASDAQ, let's quickly go to NASDAQ. So you can see that NASDAQ have taken out this particular high here. NASDAQ have taken it out, which is also brilliant. All right, which is also brilliant. But we don't want those 30 companies to take out that high, and we are going to actually sell it, you know, by next week. I will keep watching the trade. I will also be in the trade. If it doesn't happen during the weekend, or maybe on Sunday night, or maybe at night, so that's the only way I can miss it. But if it happened during the day, I'll keep watching it, and I'm going to trade it as I've explained there. So, but I want it to take out the first high, then I don't want it to take out the second high. So because US 100 have taken out the second high. So if you go to US 500, which is the S&P, the same thing has happened here. So US 30 is kind of lagging behind. It's kind of lagging behind. So we might have an opportunity there. We might have an opportunity there. Who knows? We might have an opportunity there. So let's just keep watching it. Let's keep watching it. Let's keep watching it. So I'll keep updating you guys. So one thing that I know is that we've seen the like of high profile companies selling S&P, you can't sell with them. It doesn't mean when they sell that the price will actually reverse, but we've seen the traces of them, selling, and we have seen, some kind of rotations, you understand, into staples and, utilities. We've seen some kind of rotation. So that's why I'm positive that we are going to be seeing some kind of reversal in the equities, both S&P, NASDAQ, and US 30. We are going to be seeing reversal, you understand? But the one you're going to trade is now, it depends on whatever you want, you understand? But for me, if this happen, I know the one I'm going to trade, which is what I've said earlier, except if it take out that high. And if it does, I'm going to wait. There will be also another opportunity using the same strategy that I explained. I've already explained one strategy like that. So if you get it, it's pretty pure strategy for you to trade. So if you take out that high, I'm going to wait another setup with your call, and I'll also trade that. But I'm still waiting. Let's wait for next week. For now, the only opportunity we are having is on that US 30. That's the only opportunity we are having for now. For gold, yes, gold the boss. No. Wow. I typed God instead of gold and it's brought a chart. These people are not serious. All right. So we have this spike up on gold. If you remember, I sold here. If you guys remember, so I did one analysis and I actually sold here. Then I took my profits here. So during the news, this particular OB was respected and boom, it spiked up. But thank God I was already out of it with over 80 pips. So I was already out of it before they spiked up. I wasn't even on the charts. I didn't think so. So when I saw the spike though, I said, wow, it's nice. So this is what I've been expecting before. Yes, I know this spike will happen because I wasn't expecting the price to retrace from here, but it does, which is the 1810. So I was still expecting the price to go higher before it retraces. So if you check my message on the Telegram was it last week or last 2 weeks? So I was talking about 1820. If you remember, I was talking about 1820. You can just scroll to it and check for it. I think it was last week or last 2 weeks. I was saying that, okay, we'll be looking at 1820. But the price first of all returned around 1810. And I took the advantage. Also, Mark and some other people today took the advantage. They sold at 1810. We all sold at 1810. Then we sold around here again. Then this is another chance for us to sell again. So though we are having this kind of very, very delicate area here, you can see these 3 ons. This place is very, very dangerous because this place have been tested once, twice. All right. So the only thing that is holding this area here is this particular bearish order block. Once it fails, it's going to want to take out the high. And if it does take out the high, we are going to see reversal. So let's talk about probability here. The probability of selling here is very, very high. It's very, very high. So once you sell here above this high, the probability of you being profitable is very high. If you sell here at this particular order block, your probability is not as high as you selling here. The reason why is just that there's going to be a lot of business being done here, waiting to happen here. You understand? A lot of business is just waiting to happen here, not this other block. Other block does not start a trend. Liquidity area starts a trend. You understand? So but it doesn't mean the price is not going to sell from this 1820, all right, or maybe around that area. Okay, but if you remember, when we analyzed DXY, we said DXY will still be going down. So it's possible that DXY will push this down, will push this up a little bit. Then from there, it's going to sell. But I can't actually ascertain you. Maybe it's going to sell from this other block. But if it does break this high, that is where I would love to sell more. You understand? I can actually sell from this other block, but I can't ascertain you that there's going to be high probability sell there. No, 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 no. I can't actually do that, especially the kind of week we are coming to now, which is the NFP week. So that's why I can't. But I can actually say that, yes, if you want to sell, if we see the traces of the commercials, don't worry, guys, I'm going to alert you when I see any form of accumulation. I'm going to alert you in the room. So that you'll be able to know that, okay, we're in the accumulation. Let me try to, get in the and sell. So once we are in accumulation, it doesn't mean you have to sell, but you just have to watch for it because reversal is coming very, very soon once we are in accumulation. So once they take out this high and they're accumulating, I'm going to alert you guys so that you'll be prepared to sell. You'll be prepared to sell it from this particular high. But it can still sell from here because this was our previous analysis. It can still sell from here. Just that it's very, very dangerous because of these three ons that we are having around here. So that is that on that for gold. And we've also talked about S&P. What again? I think that is all for now. Let's just stop here because we are just dealing with the majors for now. So by next week, we are also going to talk about a lot of a lot of peers. And I'm also having a very, very big news for you guys next week. I'm having a very big news for you guys next week. So let's just wait for it, okay? I'll alert you guys once it's time. So thank you for attending the analysis session. I'm going to post the video on YouTube so that you can rewatch.